Class, good morning to all. Today we are going to take the 8th chapter, Human Health and Diseases. In last class we have taken the evolution, in which we have taken the human evolution. Now we have to take the new chapter, Human Health and Diseases. In this chapter we have to understand certain particular terms like health. What is health? Health, we can define it is a state of body where a person is completely physical, mental, and social well. It means that the health is a state of body where a person is physically, mentally, and socially well. That person can be called as healthy person, and the state of body is called as health. If the adverse condition is there where a person is not having physical, mental, and social well-being, it means that some of the organs they are not working properly, some of the physiological processes are not accordingly, then that condition is called as disease. So the disease are categorized into two categories. The first is infectious diseases, and the second is non-infectious diseases. Infectious diseases are those diseases which spread from one person to other person through contact. They are called as infectious diseases. For example, some of the fungal diseases of our skin, some of the viral diseases like the common cold that also spread from one person to other person, and so many other diseases are in this category, infectious category, like the new disease which we are facing nowadays, that is COVID. That is also an infectious disease where it can spread through either direct contact or the contact of certain surfaces where that is having the virus. The another kind of the disease that is categorized as non-infectious diseases. Some of the diseases are there which are non-infectious because they cannot spread from one person to other person through contact or through any medium. For example, diabetes, hypertension, these diseases cannot spread from one person to other person. Some of the this disease can also be uh, categorized like pathogenic and non-pathogenic. Pathogenic means those diseases which are caused by some external factors, some external organism, they are affecting our body from outside. That is called as pathogenic disease. And non-pathogenic, it means that in these diseases there is no entry of any organism inside our body, although our body get affected. They are called as non-pathogenic. And we can take the example of that hypertension, we can take the example of diabetes. They are non-pathogenic, while pathogenic we can keep the list of these diseases like the TB, pneumonia, typhoid, skin diseases, STDs. All these are categorized in this category. So now we have to take one of the common disease, which is typhoid. But before this, we would like to explain certain terminology which are used. For example, pathogen. Pathogen is a living organism which is able to produce symptoms in our body, certain features in our body, certain physiological problems in our body. These features are known as symptoms, and the organism which is able to cause that, they are called as pathogens. So these pathogens may be some protozoans, some nematodes, some bacteria, viruses, fungi, any one of them may be. You know that sometimes some environmental factors also play important role in causing disease in us. These are known as, that the diseases which are caused due to certain environment in which we are working or living. These disorders are known as professional disorders. Now we have to take one of the disease, typhoid. Typhoid is one of the disease which is caused by a bacteria, that is a pathogen in this case. So the pathogen which is responsible for causing this disease is called as Salmonella typhi. Salmonella typhi is one of the pathogen which is responsible for causing the typhoid. Symptoms. How can we recognize that the disorder which is existing in our body, that is the typhoid? For that we have to observe certain features, certain characteristics. For example, in this, before explaining the symptoms of the disease, we have to know that what is the mode of infection, how do infection spread from one person to other, or from disease to new person. The typhoid is spread from one person to other person through contaminated food and water. So the source of typhoid pathogen is contaminated food and water. Now, what are the symptoms through which we can identify that the disease is typhoid or not? This pathogen of the disease enter in our small intestine through food and water, and with them it migrate to other organs inside our body through blood. Due to this entry, the person is having sustained high fever, that is from 39 degree to 40 degree. It means that you can say that from 102 to 105.6 degree Fahrenheit. The person will feel the weakness, stomach pain, constipation, because the small intestine is infected with this bacteria. So on small intestine we are having blisters, small blisters, which is affecting our digestive system, and because of the entry of this pathogen, foreign organism inside our body, we are having high fever. And in severe cases, the disease is fatal. It means that a person can lose his life. Typhoid fever could be confirmed by a diagnostic test that is called as Vidal test. You know that this Vidal test confirm the symptom that this is the typhoid or due to some other reason. So this is regarding one of the disease which we can study. And this typhoid, now it is very that general disease. Otherwise in earlier days it was fatal, and the person, before the discovery of the vaccine, this disease was fatal, and if a person get infected through this salmonella, that usually they live their life, they lost their life. Thank you.